So it's about 11:30 and I'm just about to head into GameStop and do the Zelda midnight release here. We'll see what the heck this is like. I haven't been to a midnight release in like 10 years, man. This is going to be awesome. All right, what's your name?
Nico.
All right, cool, Nico. What's the last Zelda game you played?
It would have been Breath of the Wild. I had to borrow it from my sister to just get back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
The last couple days.
Did you played it recently?
Just like for a couple hours, I would say.
Yeah.
But when the game was new, I played through it fully and spent a long time playing.
Have you seen any of the like trailers and stuff with the new mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom?
I've seen a little bit of stuff, but I've been trying to stay as spoiler free as I can. So I've seen all the trailers.
Yeah.
So I know like Link can go through the ceilings and stuff, and I know he can put things together with goo.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no, I'm pretty...
So are you excited about the new mechanics, or some people seem to be kind of nervous about...
I'd say I'm definitely excited to see how they work.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be different, and I'm interested to see how they give them to Link. It seems like they're going for more of like a traditional style with bigger dungeons in this game.
Yeah.
So maybe as opposed to Link unlocking them all at the start, it's something that he gets over the course of the game this time, which I think would be a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
And that can let them give the mechanics more diversity, I suppose.
Like it would be cool if you actually like had a boss at the end of the dungeons and then you got like a special ability or something, the way all the other games did.
Yeah, I suspect they'll try and do something like that, but I mean, who can say, right? Like they might just do the same thing with the Sheikah Slate, where it's like, here's all the abilities in the first hour of the game, go nuts. So.
All right, man. Well, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Enjoy the game.
I remember what came out. Horizon Forbidden West came out. I didn't.
Lies.
All right, we're here with Cameron. Cameron, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
All right. You excited for the game?
Hell yeah.
How long have you had it pre-ordered? Did you just pre-order it today, or?
Pre-ordered it when I heard that the GameStop was doing a launch event.
Okay.
I've never participated in a launch event for a game, so I'm like, what better time to go do it?
Yeah,
for Zelda.
This is pretty exciting. Like I
Honestly,
remember back
fun.
in the 360 days doing this kind of thing, but it's been a long time since a midnight release. And like, look at this. Like, holy cow! There's got to be like what, 50 people here?
Oh yeah, bigger turnout than I expected, honestly.
Yeah. So, are you going to play it tonight, or are you just going to preload it?
I'm going to be up way too late tonight.
Staying
Good
up
thing
late.
I don't work in the morning.
What's your favorite Zelda game?
My favorite? I have a strong connection to Spirit Tracks on the DS because that was my first one I played.
Yeah, good call.
When I was younger, it was weird, it was different. But, the more I went back to it, the more I kind of realized it had its charm to it.
It's funny because
very
those
obscure,
DS
but-
games are kind of black sheep in the family, but I actually really enjoy Phantom Hourglass.
Phantom Hourglass
I've
was
never
great.
played Spirit Tracks, but apparently those two are pretty closely connected.
They're both really good.
Yeah.
But Majora's Mask is probably the one I've gone back to the most.
Yeah.
Never played the original N64, but the 3DS version is fantastic, honestly.
Did you beat Breath of the Wild?
Technically, I never got a chance to go back and do all the shrines, all the extra content. I haven't touched the DLC yet, but I did finish the main story at least.
Finished the main story, beat Ganon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was just so much other stuff. It got
I'm
a little
kind of the same
overwhelming.
way. Like, I mean, I never did all the Korok seeds and stuff. Like,
Too many.
I got enough shrines to get all my hearts built up, get the Master Sword and that sort of thing. I got enough Korok seeds to like build out my my inventory slots. And
More
that
or
sort
less
of
what
thing.
I did. I did what I needed to.
But
Not really worth doing the rest.
I was
but
playing it recently. Did you go back and like practice with Breath of the Wild?
I did
at
about
all?
a week ago. I kind of got back into the swing of it just to prepare myself.
I was doing the same thing, but it looks like from some of the preview materials, a lot of the new mechanics are going to be different in terms of the
Oh, yeah.
controls. And it was actually Spawnwave was previewing the game today, and he said that he thinks they reversed the jump buttons.
That'll take some
So it
adjustment.
might take a while to get used to, because apparently the jump is on a different button now. So
That'll be quite the adjustment.
anyway, we got about 10 minutes, folks. Not even 10 minutes, but 7 minutes until it releases. Any last thoughts?
All I'm going to say is I've looked at nothing for the game. I tried to avoid all the trailers, all the previews, so I'm excited to actually see what's going on.
Awesome. All right, well, thanks a lot, Cam.
Thank you.
We'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Wow. After 45 minutes of waiting in line, I was in the middle of the line. We went into the store and paid for the pre-orders and stuff before midnight, and then lined up outside in the mall. And man, there had to be close to 100 people lying. Like, this is a small town that I live in, right? Like, this is shockingly successful for this GameStop. Like, it was absolutely chaos. There was a half dozen people that I knew here, some friends and things like that. So it was a great, fantastic time. I got all my loot. I'll show you the loot later. But thanks for watching, guys. If you've never seen a midnight release, something they used to do all the time, and it's been a really long time since I've been to a midnight release, but this was a great time, and I really hope that GameStop does this for other things, like maybe the new Switch 2 when that comes out. That would be fantastic as well. All right, so I just got back from the midnight release. It was absolutely fantastic, and I wanted to show you what I picked up. I have to explain, Breath of the Wild is my favorite game I have played in my adult life. I have a couple of other major favorite games from back in the PS1 and the Super Nintendo and the NES and stuff, but as far as anything modern that I have played as an adult in the last 8 or 10 years, Breath of the Wild is my favorite game. So naturally, when Tears of the Kingdom was announced, I was hyped. I was mega hyped. And I had been waiting on pins and needles, like so many of you, for this game to come out. And the hype was off the roof. When they announced the new special Tears of the Kingdom Switch, I pre-ordered that. I picked it up a couple weeks ago, so I have this. It's beautiful, by the way. I absolutely like it, and if you don't have an OLED, this is probably the one that you should buy. Either this or one of the Pokemon ones, because they're going to be super collectible in the future. So tonight I picked up, first of all, the Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. If you don't have a Pro Controller, you really should. The third-party knockoff ones are fine, but the official Nintendo Pro Controller is one of the best controllers of all time. It's fantastic. It's weighted properly. It feels good in your hands. Very good controller. So jumped at the chance. This was $100 here in Canada, but absolutely can't wait to play this game with this fantastic controller in my hand. And then there was some controversy around the amiibos in some places. Some places were offering pre-orders for the amiibos and some weren't. I managed to get my hands on both of them. The one that was specifically released for Tears of the Kingdom for this game, and that's a great Link. You can see him here with the Ultra Hand. This is a really good looking amiibo. And then I picked up the other one, which is very limited, and that is the re-release of the Twilight Princess Link as well. Absolutely love this. Really glad to add that to my collection. And then finally, and this is the big mama here, I was able to score a pre-order for the Tears of the Kingdom Special Edition. This is absolutely gorgeous. I am going to open this. This is my functional copy that I'm going to play. I'm not going to unbox it here. I may do that in a different video in the future. I'm not really sure. Just depends on if I get around to it or not. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't manage to make it out to a midnight release yourself, if they weren't doing that where you live, I hope you enjoyed this glimpse, this blast from the past, because really these places have not been doing midnight releases for the last several years. So this was really exciting. I got to talk to some friends and spent an hour in line with a bunch of people, just having a great time, all the energy. When the first person in line walked out of the store, the whole lineup, everybody applauded and cheered and everything like that, because he was the first guy to walk out of there with the game. It was just a fantastic vibe, and it's something I'm going to remember absolutely forever. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks for subscribing. Stay classy.